I know this sounds insane, but people are saying that fracking causes earthquakes.
What is fracking?
What is fracking?
What is that?
Is it fully understood?
Is it safe?
It's safe, right?
How many litres of fresh water are used to extract each barrel?
What are the chemicals they use?
How safe are they?
The chemicals are secret. Really? Why?
Why don't they tell us what they are?
Do fracking chemicals leach into groundwater?
Who says they can divert our fresh water for fracking? What happens to the used fracking fluids?
Doesn't New Zealand have really good environmental protection?
Aren't we clean and green?
How does fracking affect that?
Why is oil part of our growth agenda?
Kei whea te tiriti o Waitangi I roto e nei.
How much fresh water?
Whose land is this anyway?
Is the government changing the Minerals Act to benefit industry?
What about conflicts of interest?
I'd be really keen to hear the business case.
Is there any real benefit for our community?
Tell me about that royalty.
Where do the profits go?
Does my community get the profits?
Why is it good for New Zealand?
How many local jobs will be created?
Well, what kind of jobs?
Will they have any good jobs for me?
Who really benefits?
Or what's the company's reputation overseas?
What if something goes wrong?
Who pays if they destroy our water?
There aren't any alternatives?
What about green energy?
How can the Crown sell the minerals from beneath our farm?
We've ticked the box, we've spoken to the natives, we can do what we like now.
We only own the topsoil. Who knew?
Why did France ban fracking?
Why did South Africa ban fracking? Why did Bulgaria ban fracking?
What do the companies pay for their licenses?
And what about our children, our tamariki, our whānau?
What are we going to leave behind as a result of what could happen here to the 7th generation?
These are very serious decisions that we have to make here. And I wonder what happens if we get it wrong.
We are kaitiaki, we are caretakers of the world. I don't care about today, I care about the future.
Things always find a way to happen. A pen leaking, your shoelace coming untied, toxic chemicals in your drinking water. Fracking is complicated. Oil and gas companies drill into the ground. They take good water, mix it up with not so good stuff, and shoot it into the wells to force out the gas. Wastewater gushes up and gets stored for eventual disposal. All should be good, until trouble finds a way in. A tear finds a way into the lining of a waste pit. Poisonous vapors find a way into your lungs, and cancer-causing chemicals find a way into your glass. Not good at all. But oil and gas companies are fracking more than ever. And the more they frack, the more things find a way to happen. Like the house that exploded, or the animals that died, or the families that got sick. Oil and gas companies say that they have nothing to do with all these things. What they won't say is exactly what chemicals they're using. And they don't have to. They found a way to escape part of the Safe Drinking Water Act. The EPA is doing a new study on the risks of fracking, but oil and gas companies aren't waiting for the results. By 2012, they'll be drilling 32,000 new wells a year, and they're finding a way towards the places where millions of Americans get their drinking water. You drink water, right? So don't wait for the EPA to finish its study. Communities across the country are finding a way to fight back, from Colorado and Wyoming to New York and Pennsylvania. Folks are pushing for stronger laws, delaying new fracking and drilling projects, and protecting their right to clean drinking water and air. You can too. Find your way at earthjustice.org.
I'm not sure what Macquarie Street were thinking they would see when they look out of their windows and into this crowd, but I'm telling you that what I see is mothers and fathers and women and men and families and country people and city people, all who have put their differences aside to come today to rally to protect our land and our water. We have been told that we are playing politics. This issue is bigger than politics. It's important that they know this is a whole of community issue and that you are not just some small, noisy minority.
12 months ago, I stood over about 100 metres over there at a coal seam gas rally, and that was considered a huge success, and it was probably a quarter of the size of this one. In 12 months, the community is getting angrier, getting more frustrated, and getting louder.
We are not like Queensland. We are not like America. We have the opportunity now to do it right. It's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's in your hands. But don't keep your solutions to yourself. Contact the decision makers and tell them what you want.
The coal seam gas industry said the other day, we can't have government interference in that industry because that'd be protectionism. Well, I got news for them. It's the role of government to protect. Protect is the key word. They have to protect our farmland. They have to protect our underground water. They have to protect the health and amenity of people, especially in rural New South Wales. And they have to protect our beautiful wild places and our environmental assets. We can't win this as purely a farmer's battle. And we can't win this as an environmental battle. What we've got to do is bring the two together. Bring farmers and environmentalists, city and country together. And this rally here today is the best expression of that I've ever seen. And we're going to win. We are unstoppable.